That's what masks are for! COVID-19 has been around for a long time, and people were wearing masks to be safe. But today, masks were optional. But sometimes in some circumstances, you would just be more comfortable if you wore a mask to keep the others safe. Now that is only there for protection. But today, wearing masks wouldn't matter. Freight trains were being useful too with their loads. They were being the best ones ever. One day, Dwee was taking a private car to the Wonsing Yard. She saw Percy. "What brings you here?" asked Percy. "I have a private train car to be refurbished," said Dwee. Then Mr. Cakester arrived with some bad news. "There's some terrible news," he said. "I have to share it with you." "What's the bad news, sir?" asked Dwee nervously. "The Flying Scotsman has broken down," said Mr. Cakester. "You must pull his coaches and bring them to the end of the line." "Did he burst a safety valve?" asked Percy. "One of his crank pins broke," said Dwee. And she puffed off to help her friend. She buffered up to the coaches and set off with everyone on board. "I'm the Flying Dwee Scotsman," she said. Then she saw Sasha at a station. "I'm gonna be late with the express," he said. "The express is early. I can do it for you," said Dwee. She buffered up her coaches to Sasha's train and set off down the line. The coaches were very heavy, and then she saw James. Alexia and Ida were pulling a heavy load. "This is the longest train ever," groaned Alexia. "You've got a long train there, Dwee," boasted James. "You're right, you do," said Alexia. "I'll deliver both your trains for you," said Dwee. "Thanks a lot," said James. "You can do it," said Alexia. "I believe in you," said James. "If you're into it." So Dwee hooked up the freight cars and set off into the tunnel. "These cars will be delivered in no time," she said. First, the freight cars were delivered, and Dwee puffed off. Then she saw Sam, Katie, and an Amtrak engine. "A trainload of diapers has to be delivered to Wonsingaf. Can you deliver the passenger cars for me?" asked Dwee. "That sounds like a good job," said Katie. "Keep it up, Dwee," said Sam. And so Dwee watched her friends take off. "We've got this," puffed Sam. "People need a lot of diapers for their homes," said Katie. So Dwee shunted some freight cars into place. Then she moved other empties too. And she hooked up to the diapers some trucks. And she puffed off. "Diaper train coming through," said Dwee. "Huggies, Pampers, Loves, and Bebin." And she pulled her train along the tracks. The Pampers in the front, the Huggies in the middle, the Loves and the Bebin in the rear. "It's nice to go a different way," said Dwee, "because I've never been this way before." And she crossed the old iron bridge. There was a deadheading brake van behind the freight cars. And at last, the deadheading brake van made it to its destination. After it was delivered, Dwee set off to Wunsingham. "I might come apart like Oliver did, or when Nilma broke me." And Goliathara thought, "Then he broke! I'm come apart!" wailed Scruffy as he derailed. Dwee stopped violently. "Watch out!" cried the freight cars. "It was too late!" Then there was an Amtrak train approaching. It plowed through the diaper rash cream, and then it went everywhere. "Cinders and ashes!" gasped Thomas. He braked as hard as he could, but he braked so hard. Crashed into the freight car and went through the ballast into the debris! "Bust my buffers! I didn't expect to see this!" he said. Then there was another crash! Percy was there! "I can't believe I'm here," he said. Then James was approaching. "Make way for a splendid red engine," he said. "Bust my buffers," he said. "There's debris on the line." It was too late. He crashed into the freight cars and bounced on the sleepers. He came to a stop. "It was my fault for pushing in," moaned James. He was shocked. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the freight cars were derailed and Thomas and Percy were covered in debris. And Dwee was on her side. "Sorry, you guys," he said. "This is bad for me," said Percy. "And it ruins my blue coat as well as James's red paintwork," mouthed Thomas. And Dwee was back on the rails, and then Sasha brought them to the works. Then Mr. Cakester had a special announcement to make. "A drive-in movie is happening at the Subscriber Festival," said Mr. Cakester. "Dwee, Thomas, Percy, Sasha, and Dwee, You must go to it. We're on it, sir, puffed Tweet. This is what I've been waiting for, said Sasha. And then it began.
My lover's got humor. He's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped him sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, he's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. A fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. He tells them worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life. If I'm a pagan of the good times, my love is the sunlight. Keep the God on my side. He demands a sacrifice. Drain the whole sea, get something shiny, something meaty for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in the stable? We've a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is hungry work. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life. No masters or kings when the ritual begins. There is no sweeter innocence than our gentle sin. In that madness and song of that sad earthly scene, only then I am human, only then I am clean. I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me my deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life.
Oh no! That was the best movie ever, said Thomas. It really was, said Ida. I loved it, said Alexia, and they did.